Hello. I'm really fluffy after a shower. Just a little update for my parents and some of my skaters on what's going on. I know some of you don't read emails very well, so I want to do more video updates. Uh, we're done about the first 2.5, 3 weeks of the season, and we're just about to finish September. Friday. Um, I was going to ask some of my skaters to guest skate Saturday, but I forgot there's the Truro Clinic is this Saturday. Somehow I never got that written down on my calendar. Um, so I'm going to be gone all day Saturday. Things are going. I updated a couple parents. Things are going really well for the beginning of the year. With the exception of music, we're a little behind on music. Everything else is going super well. We've had quite a few huge breakthroughs. Um, I could go through everyone, but I've got four people who are pretty well set up for competitions already. Elisa, Caitlin, Sora, and Nina are all very set for skating this year for their competition in November. Although I don't have that on my calendar either. I got to get those dates down. That's in Kentville. Hopefully, everybody really has to go because that's the only competition that's separated in distance from the other two. It's about an hour and a half drive if you drive crazy like me. We've had quite a few improvements. I've got quite a few skaters who have improved a ton. Nina started landing Raxel again every day. Elisa is landing double loops or single loops. She started landing single loops her first lesson on them, which is kind of cool. And she was still landing them the other day. Generally everything's going really good. We're having two little problems, I guess. One is a lot of the kids are having trouble, and this is mainly, I guess, the Bedford kids. They're having trouble figuring out how to fill an hour and a half session. Part of the problem with that is I don't think juniors should be having an hour and a half session. They should be having a 1 hour session. I don't think it's weird in St. Margaret's Bay how they have such long junior sessions. That's one thing I liked about several of the other clubs have 1 hour sessions. Dartmouth all has all 1 hour sessions. I think Bedford did too. I can't remember if Sackville's are shorter or not, but essentially the higher level you are, the more experienced you are with developing work habits, the longer your session can be. There's no way a junior can fill 90 minutes, even with lessons interspersed. So that's a little bit of a problem, but it's an adjustment they're going to have to make. And the sooner they make it, the better it is. So we're working on trying to figure out how to have the skaters fill their sessions. Right now, I don't think none of my Dartmouth kids have problems filling their sessions, but all of my Bedford kids, all 5 Bedford kids, are having issues at the moment. That's probably going to continue for another month. The other little issue is scheduling. I had conflicts Monday and Wednesday. I told everyone that. And I have a slightly overlapping schedule between Dartmouth and St. Margaret's Bay. And it's overlapping a lot more than I thought it was. Now, St. Margaret's Bay is done in 2 more weeks, and then they go into their winter schedule, which has a slightly different schedule. I'm going to revisit it then. The biggest problem I have is Monday night, where the 2 sessions overlap completely. I have a slight problem with the Wednesday junior session, too. I'd rather get people off the Wednesday junior session and onto the Thursday sessions where I have no conflicts. Then I'd only have the Monday problem. One of the solutions I have for the Monday session is I wanted to bring another coach in and alternate another coach so that I can spend. It's not ideal though because it means I'll have to miss every second Monday in Dartmouth to stay in St. Margaret's Bay, and then every second week I'll have somebody come into St. Margaret's Bay to teach my juniors, and I'll go into Dartmouth. It's not a big problem for the Dartmouth kids because they can fill a whole session by themselves once every 2 weeks, but it's slightly inconvenient and certainly not ideal. I have no problem finding another coach to come in. The issue is well, I guess there's no issue. And if I can get, I think That's fine. Anyway, and we have to talk about a few little things about kids being on the right sessions or not. We had a little problem with registration with Sackville. The Uplifter, apparently, whatever club you entered first on Uplifter registered you with Skate Canada without asking first. So we had a few registrations that went awry. But I think all that's now fixed. And I just heard today that one of my other skaters in St. Margaret's Bay might not be registered, which I'll have to ask about and get fixed. I think that's it. Oh, for music, I know the Saunders have their own music. I was going to pick for Madison, Sandra, Caitlin, and Jessica, 4 solos. I was going to go on a site called Studio Unisons. They do a lot of skating solos. And if you guys want to go on that site yourself and search for music you like, you could send me the link and check it with me. I'll do the same. I'll go on and look for music for them. Find music I think is appropriate for their level and skating style and personalities, and then share it with you and see if you're okay with it. That'll make things much quicker because they have ready-made, already edited solos there. The only issue is it costs a fair amount of money. I think it's like $50 per solo. And then you have to wait, I think, 48 hours for them to send it to you by downloads. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Can't remember what the time wait was last year. Anyway, since I'm having trouble finding music on my own, I don't really have a big collection of music, and all of it's stuff I've used and is kind of 15 years out of date. So I'd rather go on Studio Unisons and because they buy the rights to all music, and they have everything, all modern music on. So I'm planning to do that. Again, I'm going to start choreography this week, Monday at the very least, or maybe Tuesday, since I don't really have any time Monday. So I'll have solos done by then. That's it. Bye.